Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today I fixed our blind. I say I fixed our blind, I made it usable. You'll see in the video following up how it all went and my conclusions at the end about what I should have done over what I did do. So this is a video of how not to fix your blind, although hopefully if your blind does break you might be able to use some of this information that I've given to fix your blind properly. If you wait till the end, I do explain why I've done what I've done, just to get the blind done, sorted and back into the van usable. It's not meant to be a permanent fix. However, if it doesn't break, it'll be as permanent as it needs to be. If it does break, I will be replacing, I think a bird's just crapped on my van. I will be replacing the complete string. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video. See you later. Next problem I've got to deal with. Here's my string. String on this blind, so I don't know what to do, whether to take the opposite blind off to see where the string routes through, or whether just to brave this one. Move my blinds, curtains, move them back out of the way. I'll pop these sides off, these corners. Behind there's a screw. Behind there is a screw. Behind there there's a screw. Move this one back out of the way. Behind there's a screw. Behind there is my broken piece of string, and I know what the routing is. I bought some spare string. Nope, can't go in there yet. That's still previously moved. Sorry, since we've been away. Something's going to fall out. Nope. The bug bat, not going to fall out. The mug's not going to fall out. So I bought some string, kite string. It's actually called blind cord. I don't think it's the same thickness, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to use it. Not really looking forward to doing this, I have to tell you, but I've got to get it done because I can't keep using my blinds the way I'm using them. So what's the issues? Let me show you. So there's the blind. If I try and see, it tries to go up both sides and it tilts. But if I use that one as a support, it's fine. So the black string, the black cord that has guided this one is fine, but the white cord that guides this lower one is not fine. So although I can use it, it's not really serviceable as such. I've taken it upon myself to sort this out. And it's Bank Holiday Monday and I really don't want to be doing it, but I like being in my caravan. I've just done my light again. Caravan's not in too much of a mess, that's good. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to see if I can get these corner caps off. They just pull off. Then I'll see if I can get the unit off, unscrew it all and take it out and see what I can see. Might have to put some music on. Wait, how do I do this one? There we go. And cue some music. Right. Hopefully I'll be able to take this off and you'll be able to see me take it off. Wish me luck. Right, let's turn that down. Right. Bottom ones. 1, 2, easy. Top ones, third screw is back there. So that means this rail has to come off. Right, ain't gonna do it itself, is it? Right, I got it off. Bit disappointed actually, because somewhere there will be a spring and a washer, which should be going around here, you see. And I'm really not sure which way this goes. So I think I've got a bit of a bigger job on my hand than what I first thought. How did that come back here? This might be a job to take indoors, not in the caravan. I'll stick outside on a table in the sunshine. Definitely missing that. Poo. Okay. Am I going to be so lucky to find it down there? Can you see it? Oh dear, I could take this board off, take the chair off. It's worth a look, seeing that. Just as I thought, fruitless. But this is basically under that window. And I thought maybe behind all that lot, the little spring might have. Oh, whoa, oh, oh dear! No! Ooh, no two things. My spirit level that I lost, stuck down the side here. But can you see what I can see? I can get a little washer. Get a little washer anywhere, but okay, I look down here thinking nope, no spring, but you little beauty, what was the chances of me finding that? Really, seriously, what was the chances? I would say slim to none. Could be lottery ticket time, people. Lottery ticket. And I'll tell you what, I'll be really lucky if I could find the washer, but washers I can make washers at work. That's fine. You little beauty. What was the chances? Yes, right. Let's shut that one a minute. Oh, right. Shut that one. Wow. 2 wins today. 2 wins. 1 spring. And my level, my spirit level. The washer, I'm not worried about the washer. Running the string is the next thing. And also, did I order enough? 10 metres of it. 10 metres. Who knows? Anyway, I've got my spring. Yes. What a result. Right, I'm going to go and find out how to do this. I'm going to go and set up on my dining room table. Kim will be happy. Oh well. I don't care, I found my spring. Yay! I have no idea what I'm doing here. All I know is, if you look at these are, what are they? Don't know. I think that's a tamper-proof one, but basically the Torx or star drives, and I need a set of drivers to get in there to do that, because that ain't going to fit. So I need to get some tools to do these, so I can either remove these corners, or I don't know. I don't know if this could be a clamp plate. I can get these off. I can have a look and see what's behind those. Also, it might just be securing something in place. I don't know. I have a feeling that that's securing one side, and that there is pulling it in at the front. So either way, I'm going to need a Torx drive for that one. So what does that say on there? As you know how clear it was. Can't even read it myself. There. I've got my glasses on. So use a good old iPhone and take a photo. That's it. Chrome vanadium, okay, Torx 10, T10, CRV, chrome vanadium. It's the material it's made from. But this is from a security set that I bought a while back. So you got like your Allen key style hex, some screwdriver bits there, some ones that go the opposite way, and your Tampa hole Torx drives. But although it will go on this side, it won't go on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove two, one at each end, see where we go. Okay, sorry, before I was talking about my screws. I'm going to have to get a driver for these, because that just doesn't release everything here. You've got the screw underneath. But, so this is 1.2mm blind cord, which, as you can see, so this bit here is the new piece, this bit here is the current. I think that's pretty good for size, so I think I bought the right stuff. So just for future reference, if anybody wants to know, I think I got this from Amazon. I'll put a link if I can find it in the description and let you know whether this is good or not. There you go. Okay, so I was too tight to go to screw fix. So, little instrument screwdriver set, 2.4mm end. Stick it in the Torx and just save myself a tenner at the minute. I might still get a set of Torx drivers anyway. So let me continue now. I've got this piece of string here that's very, very tight there, which is pulling on that bit there. I don't know why. I need to find out where that's supposed to go down through and what it's supposed to do. I have a feeling it's supposed to do something like, I don't know, whatever's happening back there. I don't know. But whatever's happening down there has to happen at this end, and I think a piece of string is going to come along this channel, past this one, wrap around, down through these holes, sit through there, with that spring and the washer in place. That's sure they can come up with a better design than that. That's just pitiful in my opinion, but there we go. It is what it is. I suppose they might have been using this for years and years and years. So whatever's happening up this end, I need to happen at the other end. So that's tight, but this is baggy, you see. I don't know if that's baggy. Probably because of where it's sat. And the fact that this end here goes like that. That will be baggy. To stop that end from doing that, we'd have to have a piece of string at this end here. And going in through there. You can see there's a little hole there. Comes in through there at that end. But what it does in that lot there, I have no idea at the minute. So I might need to, I don't want to do it, might need to take that apart to find out. See, look, these are standard pieces that they use for the spring rollers. And you've got the ones that will automatically retract. Ones that if you let go, they go twang all the way back up and make a noise and break. And it's the same parts. And let's set that in there. It's got the end for the roller, and then this one over here, yeah, it's got the ratchet, so you can tighten it. You can tighten the mechanism with the ratchet there. Interesting, very interesting. Nothing's happening on that one. This one here is fine. Right, there we go. Feel a bit of a fraud. And because I've just kind of fixed it without showing you what I've done. But I'll see if I can explain. It's kind of self-tightening, ingenious, if you like. He says still looking for where the hell everything went. So basically at the blind side, this is your black tension fabric that holds this all in line. Basically the right hand side string controls the tension of the left hand side, I think. It actually appears to be different on the mesh side to the blind side, but it was, yeah, okay, let's start again. Nope, it says we've fallen over. So this is your white cord which controls the tension at this side, which is held in place by that spring and washer and a knot. This side here is what comes down here along here and controls this side. So they control opposite sides by holding it tight. This should always be tight. If one goes loose and baggy, then that side will go loose and baggy in the rail. In this frame here, you've got, turn the camera upside down, you've got, where are we? This here. That there is where the white cord is tied, or certainly knotted. Sorry about the upside down filming. And that is where it's fastened to. That's where it's fixed. And it comes up the channel, over the top, back down, along, around the loopy bit, through these eyelets, into here. These eyelets, by the way, these are the bits in this design of blind that stop light coming through. So where you get some blinds that have got pleat holes where the cable goes through, that's where you get the light coming through. This design stops that from happening. So screwed in tight in here, comes up over the top, back down, along here, loopy, 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 and down through, spring on now. What happened on mine is somehow in in this end here. Can't really see it. I suppose if I bring this line back up. So in here is a little plastic cleat clip kind of thing that sits on the end of this metal extrusion. And in the channel here, the string had been able to double back on itself and get caught up in the slots, I believe. But anyway, I've released that, rerun it. I'm going to cheat a bit, so rather than use all this lot and take all that apart, I'm going to use some of that. I'm going to tie it, and then I'm going to extend it, and then I'm going to fasten it on the end with the spring that I've got. So I don't have to restring the lot. However, to restring it all wouldn't be too much of a pain, so long as you can get to that piece there, which I don't think would be too difficult because it looks like there's a grub screw in there that's holding it in place. I could be right, I could be wrong, but it looks like there's a grub screw. It's got upside down again. Don't know if I'm getting that at all. Sorry about the obscure angles, but that's kind of it. Now the black, this blind bit, the mesh, that operates in a similar fashion, but I watched a video on this on YouTube, and that goes into this bit here. This bit slides into this aluminium extrusion, and I believe that is how that bit's fixed. Although he's saying that there's probably another one of these white clips further up with the black string in, but this mesh is slid into this aluminium extrusion. No doubt that the pleated blind is also slid into this aluminium extrusion, however it's not fixed that way, not on this blind anyway. Clear as mud. I don't know how else to explain it really. Cut the end off sharp. Let's get that bit out of the way. Cut another length of, well, there's going to be plenty there. So I'm going to do a reef knot, so an inline knot that will hopefully allow it to slide easily between these. We'll see how it all intertwines in a minute. If you can make the knot off. So that's it. So over, under. I'll have to redo this one again yet, because of threading the needle here. Does it work? So just cut the ends off. Cut the ends off fairly short. Okay. Try not to cut the original string. That's it. There's no real reason for them to come undone. Can always melt it with a. He says there's no real reason for them to come undone. They might do. Like I say, it's come undone here, but I'll worry about that one in a minute. Let's thread these needles. Draw that knot through in a minute and see what happens. Of course I could put the knot further up the rail. It would possibly help, but we'll see. We'll see. Gotta get this fluffy end through this spring in a minute. Right, so we've got 2 to go, 2 to go. And through the final hole into the framework here. And if you think this is just bodging it, think away. Yeah, see, that isn't going to go through there, is it? So I may have to have the knot further up, because that's just not going to go through there, is it? That's not going to go through. See what I did there? Okay, that's all right. That's easy enough. And that means that it's fully closed. Let's see, it's there. And that is going to go further up there, isn't it? Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little mark up here, a little pen mark. So when I draw this closed, or open, whichever way you want to think of it, so when this comes down, so the blind would be open, this will effectively move that way, I think. Because that obviously isn't going to go through these little eyelets. And we might end up with a bit of ruching going on there. I don't want that to happen. Okay. Need to cut a bit more off. Let's see, let's do the experiment and see what happens. Extend me stick. Right, a little black mark there. Don't know if I'm going to catch this on film, but kind of hoping that you'll see. I'll hold this. If I hold this gently here and pull this down, what I'm hoping you'll see is where that black line has now moved. What's here? It's now here. We'll see the extent of how much that moves, because that is where the knot's going to go. So the knot came all the way up to here. So I possibly need to tie a knot into there so it can travel along there. Or do I just bite the bullet, take it all apart? Last case, worst case scenario, last chance, we'll do it that way. Let's try this one first. Right, got a knot there, which, when the blind is down, comes all the way back up to here. Now, the spring, I said, it seemed like a very good idea. Actually, being a spring, it allows a little bit of tension, and the spring not being that springy allows, I suppose you could say, just enough tension to hold this cord in place. Oh, I have to cut the end off. It's got a bit frayed. To get a lighter on it in a minute and dull the end off. Yep. There we go. So, see if I can just show you now. and keep this string mildly taut with my finger. So when you pull this down, see that knot disappears to that end. That full closure is up here, fully open, it's down here with no interference. So I could do a little needle threader. I could do it with my glasses as well, really. Just chop the end off a bit more. There we go. Chop the end off just a touch. Get that through it. Look at that there. Here you go. Okay. Don't lose that spring. My eyesight's terrible. There we go. There we go. So looks like that there. With a little washer on there and tied off, that'll leave just enough tension in that string just to stop it from loosening off. But I need to get myself a little washer, like what that is, or a bigger washer. So what I've elected to do is, unlike the original people, the original manufacturers, obviously they don't tie knots and stuff, they have one continuous piece of string, whatever. They use this little washer and tie a washer on the end and compress the spring. I've just tied a knot in the end of it, and a big knot. And all I'm going to do, rather than cut all that lot off, I'm just going to put some tape. Just take that back. But I'll have a blind that works properly. Got to put 2 more screws back in. So yeah, ordinarily take it all apart. Get to that block. Okay, so the block up there is for the white blind between my hands, fingers, thumb, and for the black is there, and it looks like it's been screwed in place. So yeah, ordinarily take that out, replace it, go all the way back up and down and through and along, which to be fair won't take a long time to do. For this fix at the minute, I'm going to leave it here. If it happens again, I'll bite the bullet. I'll bite the bullet and just do it, undo all the screws, kind of take everything apart, disassemble it. I think it'll be worth it in the end, but I'll just see if this one holds up. So I haven't got the washer, I'm not at work. Me being impatient, I'll just take that back. And then if it comes apart again, it'll all be replaced. As in the string will all be replaced. So there you go. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but it works. I found out what's happened, and there we go. It's funny, it just all got caught up and tangled up here. If that caused it to do the break or not, I don't know. But there you go, it might have just happened, broke and then got entangled. So, well, the next thing you'll see me hopefully is putting it all back in the van and back on the wall. I might do a caravan nut fix, which is put the blind part, the bit that blacks you out, I'll put that at the top and put the net at the bottom. So you've got a bit like a sunshade from the top, like a pair of sunglasses coming down. So like that, rather than coming up. I might fix it that way and see if I like it. Right, back to the caravan in a minute. Right, back in the van, and like I said, the current blind, you see, comes that way. You see, goes down and up. Caravan nut, I believe it's his invention, is to put this bit up the other way around, so this comes down, a bit like your eyelids, and it blinks that way. So I'm going to have, basically this is Kim's area, this is mine. I'm going to put it on my way. I'm going to put mine on the way Martin, the caravan nut, describes and how his is done. So bear with me. Well, it seems a little bit lopsided. There's my knot. There's my knot. But, and of course, now the word Remi, or Remis, however you want to pronounce it, it's upside down. But now I can use the blind as it's supposed to be. Like I say, if this does fail in future, which it may well do, I'll replace the whole string. The whole lot will be replaced. But I don't know how I'm going to get on with that like that. I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me, but hey ho, we'll give it a go. I think the weight of this, as you're towing, may droop. This feels a bit tighter than this. Like I say, only time will tell. I might like it, I might not. But the blinds work as they should do. So I'd say that's winner for me at the minute. So it's a fix. Not a fix to manufacturer specifications or guidelines, so I don't recommend you do this. But it was nice to see how it all went together and eventually how all things work. And actually, let's take my cable off the side of the camera. Actually, you can see these clamp screws, clamp parts, a little bit easier now. So they are what hold your strings in place at one end, and then obviously the springs for the blind and the other. Not too sure about the black strings for the sun for this one, not the blackout. So like I say, that's a win for me. That'll do. Put the curtain rail back up, pelmet, curtains up, back bit. Thank God for outer heating to catch that spring. Otherwise, I've no idea what I would have done. Probably found another spring. Probably found a spring. So if you like what you've seen, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like what I've done, give it a thumbs up anyway and leave a comment. And I'm going to be open to loads of comments saying you should have just done it right the first time. I agree, I didn't. But comment anyway, I don't mind. I'm quite thick-skinned. Old enough to know better, stupid enough not to do the better thing. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Ciao.